Did you know that food plays a significant role in how well your immune system functions? Yes, the wrong food choices can dramatically wreck your immune system, and you may have no idea which ones harmed your health. To avoid that, let's look at the top 5 foods that may be destroying your immune system. Number 1. Foods high in omega-6 fats, especially vegetable and seed oils. Why are these fats dangerous to your immune system? Well, omega-6 fats seem to promote the expression of pro-inflammatory proteins that may weaken the immune response. Furthermore, studies in obese people show that a high dietary intake of omega-6 fats may lead to immune dysfunction and increase the risk of certain conditions, like asthma and allergic rhinitis. Now, the interesting part here is that your body needs both omega-6 and omega-3 fats to function properly. So, what can you do? Well, you should maintain a healthy balance of omega-6 to omega-3 fats. This means eating more foods high in omega-3s, such as salmon, mackerel, sardines, walnuts, and chia seeds, and fewer foods high in omega-6s, such as soybean oil, canola oil, sunflower oil, and seed oils. All types of fast food use loads of these oils, so make sure that you're cutting down on them as well. Number 2. Highly refined carbs. Eating highly refined carbs like white bread, sugary baked goods too often will really harm your immune system. These are high glycemic foods that cause a spike in your blood sugar and insulin levels, leading to the increased production of free radicals that cause illness and aging. That's not it. 80% of your immune system is located in your gut. Highly refined carbs disrupt the integrity of our gut microbiome and the good bacteria it contains. That leads to a weakened immune system that sets the stage for disease. What can you do to avoid that? Well, the right and smart choice would be to switch to nutritious, high-fiber carb sources like starchy vegetables, oats, fruit, and legumes. Okay, before moving to number 3 foods in this list, hit that subscribe button just to make sure you won't miss our future videos. Now, let's move forward. Number 3. Added sugar. Not only is sugar one of the main drivers behind chronic health conditions like diabetes and heart disease, but its consumption also affects your body's ability to fight off viruses or other infections in the body. Studies have associated high blood sugar levels with impaired immune response. Did you know that it takes about 75 grams of sugar to weaken the immune system? In comparison, the average American consumes around 17 teaspoons of sugar every day, which is about 71 grams. While health experts say that men should consume no more than 9 teaspoons of added sugar per day, and women should restrict their sugar intake to 6 teaspoons per day. To make you understand these numbers a bit better, consider that one 12-ounce can of soda contains 8 teaspoons of added sugar. If you want to reduce your sugar intake, you don't need to cut out all of it right away. Do it step by step. For example, you can start cutting out sugary beverages, then try limiting sugary desserts after a week, and so on. By the way, do you know your daily sugar intake? Try to estimate it and share in the comments section below this video. Maybe this will help you understand if your sugar intake is too high. Number 4. Food additives. Not only do you have to avoid added sugar, but man, the additives in foods today are really out of control. Many foods, mainly processed ones, contain additives to improve their shelf life, texture, and taste. And these may negatively affect your immune response. For example, most emulsifiers can alter gut bacteria, harm your gut lining, and induce inflammation. All of these factors can cause immune dysfunction. Here's a list of food additives that you should avoid. Take a screenshot of it and always check food labels to ensure that you buy the right food options. This way, you'll benefit not only your immune system, but also your overall health. Number 5. Salty foods. An excess of sodium is linked to many different problems in the body, including high blood pressure and a higher risk of stroke, osteoporosis, or stomach cancer. However, eating a bunch of salty foods, such as chips, frozen meals, or fast food, may strongly affect your body's immune response as well. One research shows how salt impacts people's immune systems. In this study, volunteers consumed 6 grams of salt in addition to their daily intake. This is roughly the amount contained in 2 fast food meals, i.e. 2 burgers and 2 portions of French fries. After 1 week, the scientists drew blood samples of their subjects. The tests showed that the immune cells coped much worse with bacteria after the volunteers started eating a high-salt diet. Furthermore, if salt disrupts immune functioning for an extended period of time, it could potentially cause inflammatory or autoimmune diseases in the body. As you can see, your immunity depends on many different factors. Watch other videos on how to read food labels without being tricked. And why do you tend to overeat?